Hey you guys, today I'm going to talk about Basketball Wives Season 6, Episode 9. I don't have no notes. I'm sorry I'm late, but we're just going to talk about Basketball Wives. I apologize for last week. I just really have been going through some other things that reality shows has been the last thing on my list of doing, but I need to get back into it. And these hoes get on my nerves. So, we're going to just talk about Basketball Wives. And then I'll do Potomac. And then I have to watch Love and Hip Hop. I didn't even watch Love and Hip Hop because I was watching the Warriors whoop on the Cavaliers. So, I'm just saying. All y'all LeBron's fans, sorry. Sorry, but y'all know me. I'm a Cali girl. And that's who I rode with. But this whole episode, okay, I do remember it started off with Malaysia and Brandy. And Malaysia's not understanding why the girls are treating her some kind of way. What is they deal with Brandy? Why they don't like Brandy? But I'm like, Malaysia, you kind of knew that they didn't care for Brandy last season. No, Brandy did not put no battery in Duffy bag or nothing like that to make her and Tammy get into it. She didn't start that shit. So yeah, that's stupid as petty to me. But as far as them not liking her, we got that feel that they didn't like neither one of y'all last season. And I'm fine with that. Maybe they speak to you bitches off camera, but on camera we been knew they didn't like her. Do they have to? No. Are they scared of them? No. Do I think it's all petty and bullshit? Yeah. I didn't talk about last week. That whole thing with Jackie's party was a bunch of bullshit. I don't know what women she was trying to empower, but no. So them not speaking to see. I have a problem with bitches like this with Malaysia. And it's not just Malaysia, but just bitches like this in general. Don't trip. I have a love-hate relationship for Malaysia. I like her because she's from Compton, but I don't like the way she acts. But in this instance with these women, I kind of understand. But at the same token, she said these women did not speak to her at the party. I'm like, bitch, you didn't speak to them either. You didn't try to speak to them. Every time you give them the cold shoulder when they walk in, just as well as they give it to you when you walk in the room. So that one is fair game. Neither one of y'all talk to each other. And my thing is, okay, you saying that they had a problem with you and you don't have a problem with them, so why didn't you go speak to them? I don't like when women do that. Be like, I don't have a problem with you, but you didn't speak to me. Bitch, your legs work, your mouth work. You didn't walk up and speak to me, so girl, boo, bye. That's the type of person I am with that. But no, I think it's stupid and childish. She wants to have a sit down and she wants to talk to these ladies, fine. She even tells, last week she even told Jackie and Bonnie Jill she wanted to meet up, talk to these ladies. She wants to see what the problem was or whatever. Bonnie Jill is inserting herself in some shit that she doesn't need to. Granted, we probably all was like, girl, boo, please, don't act like you didn't invite that girl. Don't act like, y'all didn't set that up. But when she said, oh, Brandy had family down there and yada, 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 and that girl was coming for her, I would have shut her down. I don't understand where women act like they can pop off on one woman, but they can't pop off on the other woman. You talking about you was trying to keep it cute and on mute and all that type of shit, but then you go outside and rant and like, I just want to know where she coming for me. Bitch, if you have to ask that question, you know she was coming for you. Yes, I do think that Bonnie Jill is have taken sides already. So it is what it is there. But the way she was calling out Malaysia, I would have said something to her. But hell, she was calling you out on your lies and bullshit and excuses that you was trying to come up with that nobody was fucking buying. But this episode, like I said, Malaysia was talking to Brandy. Then we see, we'll get into that. Evelyn ended up going to meet up with the stylist girl, Shania, I don't give a fuck. That girl that I don't like, the stylist. The stylist wants to meet up with Evelyn because she wants to apologize for the whole Palm Springs situation or whatever. And in the way she acted, she was like, I'm usually professional and yada yada yada, but she still be taking unprofessional digs at people. So I'd be like, girl, I'm looking like Evelyn was looking at her. Evelyn was looking at her like, yeah, okay, but bitch, I still don't believe you. And my thing is, Evelyn, call her out. Why are we allowing her to lie in your face or say this and that's not what you about? Call it out. But she don't. And Shania, the stylist, that's what I'm gonna call her. She wants to do over. She wants to do over with the ladies. She understands the way she came at Christian was wrong and all that kind of stuff. And being in the middle of the stuff with the sisters was wrong. And Evelyn did call her out on that and was like, yeah, you know, you have been in the middle of it and stuff like that. So she wants to do over, so she's going to invite all the ladies to her house for a backyard barbecue and, you know, apologize and get to know the women. Let the women get to know her because that's not who she is. So before they go to the barbecue, Evelyn, Bonnie, Jill, Shani, and Tammy, they meet up to talk about going to the barbecue or whatever. And Bonnie Jill was like, well, I'm just shocked because she said Jackie was talking about the stylist when they were in Palm Springs and now they all of a sudden best friends. I said, okay, but bitch, that don't have nothing to do with you. If they best friends, that has something to do with them. You don't like Jackie, you don't like the stylist girl, so why do you care if they're friends? You're not hanging with neither one of them. I can understand if you saying Jackie is all of a sudden hanging with, what's her name? Shani, and knowing that she was talking about her, then you would feel kind of funny because then you'd be like, okay, I'm cool with Shani. But if you're not cool with the stylist and you're not cool with Jackie, or you feel some kind of way with Jackie, why do you care if they're friends? You're not trying to be friends with them, so why do you care who's in their fake ass friendship circle? But she goes down a list of telling what Jackie said about this girl and how she said the girl was a liability, which is true, well, she did say that, but I'm like, you starting shit. Then you tell them about the whole thing with Malaysia and I'm like, did she never watch this season of or any season of Basketball Wives? Because I don't understand her inserting herself in people's business that she doesn't have to. She did not have to go tell them girls what Malaysia said, because if you say Malaysia wants to talk to them, why didn't you allow Malaysia to talk to them? Now you already put it in their ear of what you think or what they think Malaysia has said or how she feel, and now their walls are up. So now they don't really want to talk to her. They don't want to deal with her because of what you said. That I don't like that little bird bitch. She's like a little poodle. I just want to smack the shit out of her and say, go on and go sit your ass in the corner somewhere and lick yourself. I just don't like her. Tammy goes with her dude and her daughter to check out surrogates for their pregnancy. They wanted to try surrogacy, but the women that they chose was not right for them. One lady, that's why I said this was staged and bullshit, because one girl said she do light drugs, not hard drugs. The other girl said she didn't even say she was high, but you could tell she was high. And then there was one girl Tammy said she was too young. And I'm like, so what do you want an old woman to have your babies when you're already older and it's hard for you to carry the babies? Wouldn't you want a younger girl? Long as she knows what she in for. I didn't understand the problem of her age. But maybe because her daughter had told her about Lifetime movies and scared her and shit like that. But I'm like, but you still went along with it. But the way they interviewed these girls, I was just like, this is some stage bullshit. Whatever. What else happened? So I did Becky and her boyfriend. I did the whole Evelyn Mill meetup. I did that meetup. Let me go and get to the party. Who cares? If I missed something, I apologize. Tried to the game, not my heart. That's all I'm going to say. But I might be all over the place. The party. Everybody's there except the Mean Girls. The Mean Girls is not there at that point, but all the other girls there, they're having fun, they're laughing, they're talking about booties being waxed. Oh, I forgot to mention, we got to meet a new girl named Hazel Renee. We got introduced through Tammy. Tammy wants to tell her all their problems, hear all her problems. This girl got a baby daddy overseas. She's an actress. She played on Empire. She was the girl that got beat up by the dude in the club. And, you know, they was trying to come after Jamal or whatever. She's Soraya's homegirl or whatever. So, what's her name? Tiana's homegirl. I think that's her name on the show. But, yeah, so that was her. And her whole issue with her baby daddy is that he plays overseas. And since he plays overseas, she's going to play and have her fun and all that shit while he's home. I said, why would you say this on national TV? But to each his own. The party. Everybody laughing, they getting along, they're talking about booties being waxed, and they just really, you know, just enjoying each other's company. Everybody's enjoying each other's company. Even Kristen is throwing shots about Jackie, but she still is not making a big deal. She's still not, you know, everybody being cordial. Until the mean girls show up. The mean girls show up, and then all of a sudden, I think it was Malaysia wanted to address was it Jackie? No, Tammy. She wanted to address Tammy about, because it came up about people not speaking to people. Oh, because I think Malaysia said hi, and she was said hi, and she was like, oh, you speaking to me or something like that, and she was like, so it got on the whole party, you not speaking to me bullshit. So then they going back and forth. They going back and fucking forth, and Tammy a punk. Tammy is a fucking punk, and I don't care what no motherfucking body say. Fuck, oh, I'm trying to keep my composure. Oh, I'm trying to be the grown woman. Oh, I'll slap a bitch, but ain't doing nothing. Fuck all that. That bitch was quick to jump up at Royce. She was quick to snatch up, oh, the other girl that was on here for one season. She was quick to fight Evelyn. You was quick to fight Duffy, but now you're not quick to fight Malaysia. Because Malaysia was going back just as hard as you was. She had her hands up. She was doing all that shit. And you were trying to walk away. You was trying to, don't do it, Malaysia. Well, Malaysia was like, don't try to play me. Like, I like how Malaysia was going back at Tammy just as hard as she was going back at her. Like, bitch, you're not going to punk me. You're not going to be able to say what you want to say. And I'm just going to sit here. I'm telling you, that would have been a good fight. Now, we seen Malaysia fight, so we know it will be a good fight. I don't know who will win, but I'm going to say it will be a good fight if security don't fucking step in. But y'all know security, they always going to try to get all up in the camera time. But, yeah, that shit wasn't cool. Then, since we going to keep the mess going, Jackie says, anybody got something to say about me? Because we all here, let's get it out in the open. Messy as Evelyn, let's talk about that, because they all met up at Shania's house or whatever. They all met up, sorry, this hair's working on my nerves, and it's hurting still. But they all met at Shania's house they met at somebody's house. They met at somebody's house before they went to Shania's house, rather. And, this is where Bonnie Jill tells them about what everybody has said or whatever. And Evelyn said, I'm going to be messy. I'm going to be messy, and I'm going to confront Jackie because her name is always in some mess. How are you going to start some mess with a messy person and not try to look messy? Bitch, please. I was not here for that bullshit. I wanted Jackie to pop on Evelyn just as well as Bonnie Jill. Because I'm sitting there like, okay, Evelyn, what is your fucking issue with me? That's what I would have asked her. Bitch, what is your issue with me? Because I thought we squared the whole daughter situation out. But now you're trying to come for me because you think my name is in the middle of some shit. And all y'all going on is some he say, she say shit. Y'all didn't hear Jackie say it. Like, come on. I mean, what's her name? Y'all didn't hear her say it? Yeah. Yeah, so I just don't understand Evelyn going at Jackie. So she started telling Jackie all about what Bonnie Jill supposed to have said about what she said about the other girl, about her not liking the stylist and how she's a liability. And Jackie tried to play that to the left and like, I didn't say that. I don't remember saying this. Why would I say that? I was kicking it with her. I was this and that. Bitch, you said it. You said it, but guess what? She was drunk. Maybe she don't remember her saying it, but you said it. You need to roll the tape back because you said it. her trying to go at Bonnie Jill was a little extra, but I was wanting her to. I wanted Malaysia to put some bitches out the way and say, nah, that bitch got mouth. Let her handle her fucking self. She a grown ass woman talking about she coming. Evelyn was trying to say like she coming at this little video Bonnie Jill, but Bonnie Jill started the shit. Y'all wouldn't have knew if Bonnie Jill wouldn't have said nothing. Don't try to start some shit and say some shit and then sit back and let somebody else bring it out and then you sitting there like a church mouse. It don't fucking work like that. So I was here for Jackie to go at her. I wanted Malaysia to even go at her because she was even coming at Malaysia. They were coming at Malaysia about what do she do. Shani was trying to say that Malaysia didn't have no substance. Malaysia like, you don't either. Like, bitch, you're not relevant either, so now what? And I just was like, why are y'all coming at Malaysia again? I mean, I don't too, Malaysia rubbed me the wrong way acting bougie. But, okay, she invited her homegirl, and like Malaysia said, bitch, I'm never a +1. See, this is why people fail to realize that things are, y'all must forgot that shit comes out. Because she said she got an email from Evelyn and she had got invited from somebody else. So she wasn't a +1. So I wonder how, see, they didn't even let all of that conversation go down. Because I'm like, I wonder how would Evelyn explain herself for calling this girl a +1 if she emailed her and told her to come to the thing. Like, I didn't understand that. I can't wait for the fucking reunion so people can say what they have to say. You know what I'm saying? But, these bitches, they are trying to sweep shit under the rug and act like they didn't say it. They don't remember it. Just dumb shit. Just dumb shit. And I'm here for it. I was here for Malaysia. I don't know why. I just was here for Malaysia going after the Mean Girls because the Mean Girls, for what reason, have issues with her besides her bringing Homegirl to the party. But, yeah, when Malaysia said she had people live there and they was like, don't nobody live in Palm Springs. Like, not people our color. It's old people, retired people. I said, yeah, that's true. Malaysia own up to that shit. But then Malaysia did own up to it and say that she told her where they were going to have dinner at. And I was like, that's foul. That's foul. And say you wrong for that. Say you wrong for that because they said they didn't want to be around that girl. And you chose to say fuck them and still do it. So I'm with that of her apologizing for that shit. That's all I got. That's all I got. I'm tired. I'm just tired. I'm gonna try to do Potomac. I'm gonna try to do Love and Hip Hop today. If I don't, turn to the game and not my heart. I need to really lay down. That's how tired I am when I just know you need to go to sleep. Can you look in my eyes? Can you look in my eyes and just say you need to go to sleep? That's what I'm gonna do. My head is like, it's so tight still. Shout out to my cousin Tisa though. Yeah, and I'm gonna go to bed. I just came to Cali this morning just for my nephew graduation tomorrow because y'all told y'all I love my nephew. So I came out here to go to the graduation tomorrow and then I'm going back home. I came while it's on my off days for tomorrow and Friday is my off day. So I'm going home tomorrow. Fuck that. I need Friday to sleep. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Follow me on all social media sites by the Ghetto View, THA, not THE, and I will talk to y'all in the next video. Peace.